The number one thing, your first option, if you've saved and invested well to your 401k and you have extra money, you're going, where should I put it for this early retirement, this potential date where I no longer need to keep working? And if most of you don't know my definition, I don't even like the word retirement. I prefer recreational employment. Are you working because you want to or because you have to? Most of my clients don't actually stop working. They go, wow, really good to know. I don't need to keep working and I'm no longer going to. Or I am going to keep working, but it's only because I want to. Normally those are what occurs. So the point here, Dave is saying get a rental property. Now the reason I don't love that idea is because a lot of people come to me and what's called a cap rate. A cap rate tells you how good is this rental property. So Dave is going, hey, if you could go get a rental property and have it start throwing off income tomorrow, that's great. But more often than not, people go, you know what, but I need a lot of money to put that down. Like I need 60, 80,000 bucks or something to go get that property. I don't have that quite yet and I'm saving and investing for it. And what if it turns out I buy this property and it doesn't work out? Or if it turns out I don't want to be a landlord and that takes more time and energy. So I personally, I don't have rental properties. I am very familiar with the tax benefits. I am choosing to invest in the stock market into things like REITs, which are real estate investment trusts. So I still have exposure to real estate, but I want it completely passively, even if that means a lower return because it gives me my time back. And I want to spend all my time doing what I love most, which is my job and spending time with my family. I don't want to be managing real estate. Now, some of you are going, yeah, but you could pay a property manager. You absolutely can. But once you take all of these costs out, now we have to ask ourselves, okay, is that going to generate a return that's better than the stock market, which has more ups and downs, but I don't have to ever attend a single meeting? There's absolutely no effort involved in my part other than understanding there is volatility that's going to come. And I have tens of thousands of companies I'm invested in versus one property. And I have clients that love real estate and they want to pair it with their equities. I have clients that go all equities. I have clients that are all real estate. I've seen it all. This is just my personal preference. I do not like Dave's example here of the first thing you should do. In my opinion, the first thing you should do is get your superhero account, your brokerage account, your taxable account. All means the same thing. It is a non-retirement account that you can put money in. There's no limit. It can grow as much as you'd like. Yes, you pay taxes, capital gains when you take it out, but there's no 59.5 lock on these monies. So what I want you to do is, in my personal opinion, grow that money to a sizable spot. Let's call it $200,000-$300,000. Now at that point, once you have that amount in there, you can start to determine, do I want a real estate property? Do I want to keep investing? Do I like this? But make sure you get a sizable amount there, because a lot of my clients, now this guy who's Dave is giving guidance to is 26. He's very different position than a lot of you who are in your 30s and 40s going, well, I need this amount to be at 500,000. So if I retire at 50, I can spend 100,000 a year for 5 years until I can maybe tap into some other income sources.